Hey folks, this is Evangelist Greg Lentz, and I want to come to you on behalf of our youth camp, Venture of Faith Camp in Lake Park, Georgia. As most of you know, that I am the President Director of Hearts with Hands, also our disaster relief organization, and we're always in the process of trying to help folks in times of hurricanes, storms, tornadoes, things of that nature. And so when we purchased the camp, we're about 2.5 hours from either side of the coastline of Florida. Never thought that it would come directly over us, but Hurricane Idalia decided it was going to come right over the camp. So the eye of the storm came right over Lake Park, Georgia, Valdosta, Georgia. And so I want to show you some of the results of what happened. We were standing beside the camper underneath the awning of the gym, open air gym here at the camp. And so videoing some of those things we'll show you later. But this is some of the end results of Hurricane Idalia. And so I need you to share this post, and I need you to pray about helping Greg Lentz Ministries so we can rebuild Venture of Faith Camp. Over 50-year legacy of folks' lives being impacted by this place, and preachers have been called, missionaries have been called, many hundreds have been saved because of the impact of Venture of Faith Camp. And so we want to continue that legacy. So I'm standing here at what is the canteen building. This is where we come across the pond after service, and we'll have the snacks, we'll have nachos, we'll have pizza, pretzel bites with cream cheese. Oh, they're so good. And we'll have pretzels and all kind of snacks, ice cream, and things of that nature. So this is where they hang out a lot of times after service at night. And you can see we have a porch that goes all the way around. We had picnic tables, all of those things set up. Well, now that porch is gone. So it literally ripped the whole front of this building off. All the porch is gone. It actually went flying over the building to the other side of the building. And just like a projectile, this came straight off and went across the building over in the grass and toward the woods over on the other side of the property. So as we walk around, I want to show you some of the damage that we're experiencing and some of the things that we had. So not only is this roof gone, and it's put holes in the roof itself on top of the canteen building, but most of the awning, the porch area is gone. And so all of this will have to be torn down, rebuilt, and put back together. And we're supposed to have our winter retreat December the 28th and 29th this year. We just had finished up the back to school retreat, and praise the Lord, had 4 young folks saved at that. And then we were preparing for the winter retreat coming up at the end of the year, right before they go back to school right after Christmas. And so this building's damaged. You go over here to my left and to your right, you'll see our dorm for the boys dorm. It ripped all of the guttering off. It ripped all of the roof structure. A lot of that in the back part, the flashing, all of those things is gone. And a lot of the awnings that was on that building is gone now. And so damage there. And then you can barely see it, but across the pond, there is our caboose. That's our other snack shack, so to speak. And the kids love playing carpet ball in there. And so it took that entire roof off of that building. And it's a caboose. And then behind it is a open air facility there that has the carpet ball in there and all that. And they love hanging out there. Well, that roof is totally gone. So a lot of work that's going to have to be done in the property proper, where you see right around us, probably close to 50 trees are gone down on the ground. And I want to thank crews that's been coming out this past week, and Nelson from down in Alabama, Robert and Doug Setzer that helped us, Jose that helped us, a lot of guys that's put a lot of hours in, even helping us getting cleaned up from the damage. And then we've still got a lot more to clean up. There's probably several dozen more trees, maybe even close to 100 trees down on the property. We've got a way that we go down to the river where they canoe from, and actually that whole path is total trees down everywhere. And so trying to get it to where we can go down there and begin to clean that up. Our canoes that we're actually what we use in the summer to take them from Statenville all the way down to the back side of the camp, it started rolling those canoe trailers with the canoes in them, and you can tell it rolled them multiple times over and over again, and so ruined a lot of the canoes. So a lot of damage there. So the obstacle course, it displaced all of that stuff down there. Our Gaga courts, all of the things that was there, foosball, a human foosball area, the soccer goals, it blew them all over the place. So we've got roof damage on the dining hall, we got roof damage on the girls' dorm, the boys' dorm, the canteen building, the caboose building, and then a lot of damage on the property proper with trees down. So I want to ask you, would you pray about a special gift that you could help us with helping Venture of Faith Camp, helping us to rebuild, getting it ready to go again? And so if you could do something, you can go to Greg Lentz Ministries. There's a donate button there, and you can donate with credit card. You can always do a check. Whatever you can do, help us that way we can continue this legacy. There's a lot of cleanup we got to do. If your church group wants to come, individuals, you would like to come and spend a day or two here working and helping, that would be fantastic. But would you pray about what you could do? Church groups that could do something, mission projects that could do something, businesses that could do something. Any way that you can to help us today would be greatly appreciated, and that way that we can continue the legacy of Venture of Faith Camp. Thank you again. I just want to share just briefly, and I'll show you more in the hours and the days to come. We're doing this video sort of at dusk because it's been so hot here. I think it was 101 today, and so we wanted to make sure that you've seen some of the damage here at the camp. And so you got something to pray about, and go, if you will, to your missions department, to your church family, and pray about what you could do to help us today. This is Evangelist Greg Lentz saying thank you and God bless you, and we love you very much.